Welcome to Local SEO Today. I'm Roger Murphy.
And I'm John Vong.
Today we want to talk to business owners and entrepreneurs with respect to Google, Bing, Yahoo, your online persona, your online reputation. John, it's so important, right? In terms of you run a business, the world today, everyone expects to, and they want to see reviews about businesses, but that's your reputation and you got to protect it.
Exactly. And traditionally, it used to be just reference letters, right? But today, everyone expects reviews or testimonials, case studies, white papers, video testimonials. So how do you ensure that what's out there and consumed by your potential customers are what is accurate, is truthful, and what you want to be displayed in out there, right, for people to consume.
And the truth is, people are always talking, so you've got to do the research yourself, or you have to have someone in your company monitor to see what's being said about you out there in the online world.
Yeah, so the first thing is claiming your different pages so that you can have control over either writing a comment back or challenging the review itself. So understanding the guidelines of whatever platforms people are writing these reviews on and what needs to be done to ensure you get more quality reviews, as well as fixing any of the ones that are negative that might have harmed your business.
Yes, a tip and trick that I'd like to bring up right away is that I highly recommend that business owners respond to both any type of review, positive and or negative. You don't let them go, you respond. It just shows that you're being professional, you're being responsive, and it's very, very important technique and something important to make sure that you control the message out there about your company.
And another thing is keep it consistent on constantly reminding your staff or yourself to ask for reviews and do not be biased upon that. What I mean by that is do not only ask your great clients to write reviews, you need to ask all clients so that it's unbiased and you make it a habit so that people can build your reputation out there, right? So the number of review matters as well as the type of reviews. Right, like people will sift through and read reviews, right?
And the reality is, we as business owners, as people in society, you're never going to satisfy 100% of the people. A 5-star review on Google is the highest level. If you have 150 or 200 5-star reviews, it's not reality, because Google knows, we all know, that there'll be situations that we're dealing with other human beings. So the idea of you're going to have some negative ones in there, people actually expect to see it, but what they do want to see, John, is how you as a business owner respond to a negative one that's there.
Exactly. So make it a habit to ask for reviews, but also comment and respond to every single review.
Exactly.
Right?
If it's a positive one, thank them for doing business with you. If it's a not so flowery positive one, say we take our service level seriously. Please contact our office directly. I'd like to deal with this and talk to you about this. So it just shows, and as you say, John, be consistent. Just reach out and make sure that you have a chance to solve any situation.
And make it timely as well. So don't wait for months or years to pass by. Be as proactive as possible. So within the day or a couple of days or hours if possible, right? Yes. So when you claim your different pages like BBB, Google My Business,
Yelp,
Facebook, or Yelp, all these directories, Yellow Pages, Homestars, different sites, you will be flagged or notified when there's a review on that site. That gives you, more ability to actually go in and make that comment or challenge that review if it's not a real client or whatever their guidelines are. So it's very important to really just be in control, right, of your reputation and make it a habit, because if you're not doing it, probably your competitors have already started doing it and you're already behind.
And when we talk about being professional. It means you don't want to argue with someone online. What you want to, and you don't want to go back and forth. Well, he said, she said, or they were supposed to come for an appointment. They let me down. What you want to do is just take ownership of it. But if you've got a story, or you've got another side of the story, just always reach out publicly to say, I want to speak to you personally about this. Please reach out to our office. We'd like to talk about this situation. It just shows you're being proactive and being responsible.
Yeah, and run a good business, right? Like ultimately people can see that, they'll read it, and when they call you, they'll know that, right? That who's honest and who's not. And if you're transparent that way and authentic, they will either want to work with you or not.
Because it is absolute truth today. People expect to see reviews. Consumers, anyone wants to see how you've done with other business owners. This was not available, years ago, but it is today. It is standard practice where people want to understand who they're going to be calling.
Exactly. So make it a habit. Get more reviews. Make it a habit to comment on it, claim the pages, and just monitor it. Just making sure you know what's going on with your company as well as your competitors. And because there's a lot of spam going on as well, there's a lot of different issues. So just being in control and being in the know of what's going on with your business.
Exactly. And with all these reviews, it really does, John, to your point, it somewhat is a self-fulfilling situation where you've got to run a good business. If you run a good business, you're going to get great reviews. That's what happens now.
Effect.
If you don't run a good business, you're going to be getting poor reviews over and over again, and that will end up hurting your business. So it just behooves us all to run good businesses.
Exactly. Well, thanks a lot, Roger. That was great.
Well, John, thank you for your time today, and thanks to everyone for watching Local SEO today. See you again.
Thank you.